Are you looking for a home that's incredibly affordable, sub $1,000 for a mortgage? If so, this may be the property for you. Welcome to 4401 Starboard Drive. And in front of me, we have, or I guess behind me, we have our very first trailer on the show. And this is going to be pretty cool because I don't think it's going to be what you expect. The amount of space in there. We've got 3 beds, 2 full baths, open concept living kitchen. It has been cosmetically redone head to toe. So standing out here, what you're going to see is a 2-car pad. So it's really nice that you get this. If you really need to maybe see like a carport over this just to keep the element off of the cars during the winter, but just there's some little things that you could do to make this space even more practical. You'll see too, something that this home doesn't have, but a lot of homes have: storage outside, sheds, smaller sheds. Across the street is a really pretty decent sized shed. So once again, just some things that you're allowed to do here in this community that you might not otherwise be able to do. We're not going to walk around necessarily, but I believe there's a path over here on this side of the trailer. There's also a path over here. It kind of goes out to this decent sized patio. You know, you can put some decent patio furniture out here, a swing, whatever you want out here, dress it up and make it look cute. Here's a good example of a large shed. That's definitely an older one, but at the same time, you know, it's just nice to know that you can do something like that, have that here for extra storage. And then as we make our way up, you'll just see how much space is inside. Okay, so now that we're inside, what we're gonna do is go over the stats of this place just real quick. We have master bed over there, 2 bedrooms over here with their own bathroom. So this is also kind of like a guest bathroom. The master has its own ensuite. And then we have this open concept living and kitchen area. And there's honestly a ton of space in here for what you're buying. So right now we're standing in the living room for plenty of furniture. You have TV on that wall, TV on this wall, kind of. There's just so much opportunity for how you can really configure this space, which, so yeah, I think it's kind of impressive to see. We have a kitchen with some new appliances in it, all black. We have, as you can see, everything's updated. Everything's been remodeled. So we just have some painted cabinets here with new hardware. Sink faucets have been updated. Good sized fridge. Pantry. So one of the things that I think when you think trailers, man, I might not have enough storage. Plenty of storage in here. In fact, in the laundry room, I'll show you, it's pretty impressive how much storage. But you got a pantry, shelves and things. It's a little countertop space. And this is actually just like a removable island, which I think is nice. I think it's a nice touch in here because there's honestly so much room that you could probably fit something even bigger than this in here if you wanted. Put this on rollers. You can store it over there on that side of the stove if you want it on range. But yeah, just really good space in here overall. So now we're gonna go towards the master bed. We're gonna stop here though because here is access to the backyard. No deck or anything like that, so no reason to go out there, especially since it's snowing. Just stairs that go straight down. You could put a deck though. When you look around the neighborhood, there's plenty of precedence for a deck going in this space. And your neighbor here has like a 3 seasons room built off of their trailer. So I don't think that would be an issue if you wanted to move forward with something like that later down the road. It's back here. And then in here is your laundry area. So this is the laundry room, and like I said, this is a pretty good space. Whether you wanted to add some more storage, go in here with the cabinets, maybe some open shelves. You could even redo this to have some more storage. You have your water heater here, so you don't necessarily want to block this off completely, but there's definitely some untapped use space here as we talk about the storage capabilities. And also the functionality of the laundry room. You know, this is a big space for a laundry room, and you've got this full-size washer and dryer, but you don't have any folding area in here or anything. They could easily be created in here, no problem, without risking how much space. So usually we don't go to the master first, but being a trailer, you know, this is going to be a shorter video, and I also want to kind of get to the highlights of this property quicker. You kind of have a his and purse setup on the closet. Big room. You could fit a king bed in here, and I don't think it would be tight even, honestly. If you put a king bed on this wall, which is pretty much my wingspan, you still have enough room for 2 nightstands. So this is a really good sized space, just to give you an idea of how big of space we are working with. It's open to the bathroom. You got your own soaking tub here in the corner. You got an oversized single vanity, which is good because you don't want a short one. Sometimes you see short vanities in these spaces, and there's enough room here where you can almost fit a two-person vanity. So it's nice that we're getting some counter space for storage and things. But speaking of storage, you actually have your own around here. You have your own like a linen kind of closet set up in here, so plenty of storage once again, whether you're putting toiletries in here or towels, cleaning supply, whatever you have. So we have the toilet and the shower here, so really good setup. Gives you some privacy here, some privacy here in the shower, stand-up shower, but you also have some more common amenities that you would expect in a house with the standing tub. It's a great space for what it is. Now we're gonna work our way to the other side of the house, and we're gonna see 2 guest bedrooms as well as the other back one. And this is cool too because you just got this kind of beefed up hallway here, a little bit more walking space. Doesn't feel so cramped in here. I will say, as you walk through, you don't usually feel cramped in this house, which is another thing that someone might not expect walking into a trailer. So good sized room, but you're probably only putting a full bed in here. You're not going to get much more than that without feeling uncomfortable. He's got his own closet. It's nearly a walk-in closet. I mean, it's a really good sized closet. But with a full bed in here, some furniture, a desk, something, that would definitely work, would not be an issue. We've got the second bath. So you got tiled walls, which is pretty neat to see. Nothing too fancy, just very functional for the space and what we have right now. You actually have some more room too. If you wanted to put something here for storage, or if you wanted to extend and have a bigger vanity, that would probably not be too hard to do if you wanted to put a dual vanity in there. And then this is another large room. So you got a cool little built-in area over there where you can put like a desk, some furniture if you wanted a wardrobe, kind of extend the closet this way, or make that the gaming station. Fit a queen bed in here, no problem, fit a queen bed in here. And one other cool detail that is worth pointing out is if you have any problems or want to change anything about the bath in here, you have an access panel to all the plumbing. So it's really good to know where things like that are, because if you have a problem or want to switch something out, you know it's easily accessible and you don't have to worry about that. Once again, a really good sized closet here. So this closet goes in, and it's not terribly deep, but it also goes all the way back to the wall. So decent sized closet. I'll do that there. And then another feature too, the interior doors, they beefed up the interior doors. So, you know, this is a solid door. It's a solid corridor. It's not, you know, like a hollow, flimsy little thing. So yeah. All right, now open the shot here. So if you're looking for something more affordable, maybe even than an apartment, you know, we're technically in Northrop School District. We are right off of Clinton and Diebold, and we have Myers right up the street. Probably about a 2-minute drive, maybe about a 2-minute drive to Meyer. Highway's super close, probably about a 5-minute drive to 69. We got Walmart, Kroger close by. Access to downtown, probably about 10-ish minutes to downtown, just based on where we're at. Another key feature too is, now this home is going to apply for financing. So everything's up to date enough to where you will be able to apply for financing for this house. So if you're looking to have a payment under $1,000, this is something where you can actually do that. You have let's say you put 3% down, you'd probably be roughly about $500 payment for this, and then the lot is a little over $400 for the lot. So you be just under that $1,000 mark. to live and have your own place that's detached from everybody. So if you're interested in seeing this home in person, or you know somebody who's looking for a home like this, go ahead and send it to them or contact me directly, and I'd love to set up a private showing. With that, thanks for watching.